Hey guys, okay, so it's been a bit of a crazy day. Some down points, some high points. I just want to update you on how it's gone. Basically, what happened was today I woke up really early because I wanted to get a lot of work done, and I've done so. I've managed to get all my work together. And I got up at 6 a.m. and I've just been here, just been working. No music on, no TV on, just nice and quiet, just working. And about 11:30, Hermes arrived to pick up a parcel, something that I sold on eBay, which was a Buzz Lightyear, talking Buzz Lightyear. And as he picked up the package, he said, "Oh, by the way, do you know there's a parcel outside for you?" So I'm like, "Parcel?" So he said, "Yeah, it's on the floor." So I'm like, "Oh, cheers." So I sort of look around where my door is, and yeah, it's right there, just standing up against the wall was this. Now I have opened it, okay, and basically what was inside was, I'll just show you, was a bunch of Goodness Gang plush toys. So as you can see with the ones I've got up there, I'm getting together a really nice bundle now. And so yeah, so this was there, but what caught my eye was the fact that the label, I'll cut my address off, but the label says signed for, okay, and it also says signed for on the top one, 2 grams. It may not focus, but 2 grams signed for. Let me see if I can focus this real quick. There we go. 2 grams signed for. Now, I sure as hell didn't sign for this. I paid for signed for, which is why I paid £6.05 for this. And this was a Gumtree pickup. So what I did was I went to the tracking website, and I'm going to show you this like as I do it. Let me just try and rearrange my windows a bit because I've got my webcam on here at the moment. Right, okay, so I'm going to type in. Okay, so I've got my webcam on this side, ignore that. In fact, actually, if I do that. Right, so I'm going to type in Royal Mail tracking. Okay, actually, I need to do that because I can't see if you can actually see. There we go. Right, Royal Mail tracking. Now, this was the tracking number, okay, and it matches the one. If I can show you, it matches the one on the box there. Okay, it may not focus, but yeah, there. So anyway, that's that one there. Now, if I do track item, what comes up is this. Now that is sure as hell not my signature. Now it says printed name Smart, 29th of November at 7:29 AM. That's not mine. Not in any way, shape or form. And in fact, what I would do is, if I bring this back around, there we go. I've just got back from being out. I'm not just really cold. But let me show you. I'm sure one of these are signed. Yeah, I've covered a number, but that there is my signature. That's nothing like the one on the screen. So I contacted Royal Mail and I said, look, I don't really appreciate your postman forging my signature. I said, because at the end of the day, it may not seem like much to you. To you, it's just, look, we delivered your parcel. What are you complaining about? But to me, if that parcel had got stolen, because it was just outside my house, if that parcel had got stolen and I tried to open up a claim, who do you think PayPal is going to believe? The person who has a confirmation of delivery with a signature, or me that says I didn't get it honest? So I would have lost out on that, all because of Royal Mail's. Well, I'm going to try and not swear because I kind of felt like that at the time. So I figured, you know what? So when I contacted them, they said, look, if you can come into your local post office with a copy of your signature, which I'm holding up my wallet here, okay? So, I mean, I took in basically all my cards, and I took in my driving license, which, well, I say driving license is my provisional, which also has my signature on and my ugly mug. So I took that in, and they said, right, okay, yeah, we can definitely see that the signature isn't yours. So I went, brilliant. Here is where it got a bit weird for me, because I kind of got a bit angry with them, and I just left. Because they said, oh, did you see him do it? So I said, well, no. I said, there's 2 occasions that I would have seen him do it. Either I was standing next to him at the time, in which case he wouldn't have felt the need to sign it himself, or I would have been seeing him outside my window doing it, in which case I would have gone out and told him, what the hell do you think you're doing? I'm not, just knock on my door, I'm in. I said, so of course I didn't see him do it, but it's pretty obvious he did, as the parcel's been delivered and left outside my house. So I said, okay, yeah, we see where you're coming from. And then they said, oh, are you sure that, you know, this was the term they used, a pesky neighbour didn't sign it? What, I didn't leave it outside my house for me to get? That makes no sense. So I said, look, we both know what's happened here. You're snowed under because it's Christmas time. He didn't want to take it back. He forged my signature and he left it outside. I said, if he forged my signature and left it in a safe place, no, I kind of would see why he would have done it, because it makes his day easier and it's still safe for me. I said, but that package was left outside, unattended, no note through the door to say I've left it outside. You know, it was very early, I didn't want to wake you up, I pre-signed it for you. You kind of think, well, at least he's trying to be nice. No, he just thought, there you go, leave it outside. I had no idea, unless Hermes had turned up, that would have been out there all day, because I had no plans to go out to there at all. So, because I got a bit fed up with Royal Mail, I decided to go into a charity shop and pick up some items. I'm kind of changing the way I sell a little bit coming up in the next couple of weeks or so. So these might sell for profit, they might not. I was willing to take a bit of a risk. So first of all, I picked up this. Now, I didn't know if there was any money in these at all. It may not be worth it. It's a vintage picture box. Okay, £1.50. I really don't know. The only reason I bought this is because floppy disk holders seem to be selling quite well. So I figured maybe old. I mean, it's kind of like, it's like a cube, and you can put photos around it. And you can also store photos inside. So it might go, it might not. We'll see. And I picked up this purely because it was Waddington's and it looked vintage. It was a Lose Your Shirt Waddington's. I don't know if there's a... Oh, there is a year. 1976. Should just say it there. It doesn't really focus, but yeah, it's there. It's 1976. So I thought, who knows? It might go. Picked up some media. I don't know why I picked this up, to be honest. I might be able to bundle it. Or knowing me, I'll send it to someone who needs one. But I've been doing that a lot with these games. I picked up some sealed media for Amazon. Nothing major. Single White Female. Brilliant, brilliant movie. Indecent Proposal. I was a massive fan of Demi Moore back in the day. Quite enjoyed that one. Forrest Gump. And the Courtois collection, which is 27 dresses, The Devil Wears Prada, and In Her Shoes. All sealed. So they'll just go up to FBA. Not by themselves, but they'll go up in a bundle, and it'll just help pay for the postage, really. So anyway, that's those. Then I got a bunch of clothes. I may have made a mistake on these, because that charity shop isn't exactly cheap for clothes. There is a much, much better one I go to, which charges like 99 pence an item. These were like £2 to £6. So who knows? So I've got this jacket. In fairness, I might actually keep it for myself. It's not like a main brand. It's only Main, so it's is it Marks and Sparks, I believe. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's actually quite a nice jacket, to be honest, so I might keep it. Unless I see it suddenly going for like 20 quid online, in which case it will go. But, I picked up this, which is a Ben Sherman jumper. These range from like £2.50, £3. The jacket was £6.50, but like I said, I might keep that. I don't know if Ben Sherman really has any value, but give it a go. I find that the only way you're going to learn is by buying it and seeing, and it helps researching, because obviously now I've got to research Ben Sherman, so I'll know what sells and what doesn't. If that's a dud, you'll get it donated back. It's no fuss for me. I picked up this, which I just liked the simplicity of it, and it's CLWR colorware. Don't know much about it. Might be totally crap. Who knows? But it was that one, and I picked up this. I just quite like the design, and it's Zoo York, New York City, established 1993. So I just quite liked the design. It's quite cool, and also on the back has like little skulls and stuff. It's a small size, so I'm never getting in it. So it will definitely be sold. But who knows? Could be good. Might be nothing. And two more items. Picked up this, which was a Cambridge University shirt. I only got it because it does actually say University of Cambridge, official University of Cambridge merchandise. Might be okay, might not be. Might be a dime a dozen, who knows. And lastly, was this, which I just thought once again just looked like a really great logo. Yeah, logo or design. And it says the Bear Hug 1185, and the label says thebearhug.com. So I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So yeah, might be something, might not be. I don't have much luck with clothing, to be honest. So anyway, so we had the downers with the Royal Mail. We had the maybe okay with the clothes, and the pickups, who knows, might not be. But then I had a real good pickup. And well, what happened was my phone went off, and I saw that I was mentioned in a post on the Facebook group. And it was started by Carla Jenkins. I'm sure you'll know her. I'm sure you've seen her in the Facebook group. I must admit, I'm still kind of lost for words a little bit, because I'm going to read this out to you, because I know there's some of you subscribers who are no longer members in the Facebook group, so I just wanted you to sort of hear this. And she wrote, can I put a shout out for Darren Smart of Smart Reselling? I don't know him, and in fact don't think I've ever spoken with him on here, but I watch a lot of YouTubers, and over again I hear his name come up saying he sent someone a part they needed to make an item saleable, or see his comments offering help and advice. I just wanted to say, Darren, you seem like a real gem of a bloke, and give you a high five. I don't know what to say to that, but I wanted to share it because often in the Facebook group we talk about like the trolls, or we talk about the negative comments that we get. And there was a troll on the SMSM show last night, which was quite funny, because we just kind of got rid of that troll very quickly. But you hear about the trolls a lot, but you very rarely get the good comments. And And yeah, I mean, I just thank you so much, because it's so appreciative to know that what you're putting out is helping people. And I have to say though that if anybody should get a thank you, it's somebody called Catherine Palmer. After I took a break from reselling, and I was out of it for maybe 3 or 4 months, actually maybe less. I was still reselling, but not to the volume that I am at the moment. And when I came back, she helped me out in such a big way. Driving to a place that I could never have got to, and actually picking up a Gumtree item for me. And I didn't ask her, I didn't ask anyone to help. She just, out of her own grace, just helped me out. And I think ever since that time, it kind of hit a nerve with me. It touched a nerve, sorry, it touched a nerve with me. That just, I could not believe that somebody would help me out that way. So now I try and help whenever I can. I'm not great at it. There are far better people out there for helping than I ever will be. But I think that the community is such a great place, and maybe it gets underestimated a little bit sometimes, the importance it plays in all of us. It's always there. It's like something, a shoulder to lean on. You know, if you're ever having trouble, there's always someone there to either help you out with some great knowledge, or basically to rip the piss out of you and at least cause you to laugh and cause a bit of banter, and then you forget your problems anyway. So it's something that Catherine Palmer said to me, and I hope she doesn't mind me repeating this. But when I thanked her and I said, look, I really appreciate what you're doing for me, she said, here is the way I see it. She said, we all work for the same company. Okay, all resellers work for the same company. We just work for different departments. And that really stuck in there with me, because it makes so much sense. And it does act like we're all a team. We're all in it together. If we work together, we will all benefit from it. We will all make money. And we'll all do it with a smile on our face, because we're not answering to anybody other than ourselves. So really, for me, the full thank you goes to Catherine Palmer, because she is an absolute legend. And she has changed my way of thinking about the community and about a lot of things. So, Carla, thank you for the fantastic words. I love them. And thank you, Catherine, for starting all this anyway, really. So anyway, before this turns into a Oscar speech, I will let you guys go. It's been 18 minutes. I thank you for staying with me. Let me know about any of the pickups. If you think they're absolute garbage, or if you think they're okay, let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have had a fantastic Tuesday, and I will no doubt speak to you again soon. So, cheers.